Hi.
Okay, I can be a bucket for the Knicks. I know a couple Bloods, but I know a lot of Crips. One VV.
As you guys read from that title, today's video is going to be a little different. Well, today's video, it's not even really different. It's just, I haven't done this video in a really long time. If you're an OG and you've been here for a while, you know that School Get Ready With Me is something that I used to do very, like, frequent. Yeah, let me cut my phone off before I get annoyed. Anyways, when I first started my channel, School Get Ready With Me was something that I would do very often. And you guys gotta keep in mind that I started my channel when I was like a sophomore. Y'all know when you're a sophomore, freshman, junior, like you always want to dress up every day, you want to show up, show out, do your makeup, you want to do all that the whole 9 yards. But senioritis is real. It is very uncommon that I will dress up for school, do my makeup for school. Sometimes I don't even do my hair. I just brush my teeth, put on new clothes, and head out the door. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty much how I've been living my life for the past couple of months. But in the sake of you guys, does that make sense? In the sake of you guys, I don't know if that made sense, but hopefully it made sense. Today I decided that I wanted to sit down and film a chit chat get ready with me for school because it's been so long, and I just feel like sometimes it's really good to bring back change. Consider the fact that you guys always see me when I'm vlogging. Literally almost every time you guys see me, I'm always on the go. As soon as I sit down, I know y'all here to train. I think we named it Thomas. You know what? Yeah, I'll just be back when the training is over because they not finna mess up my mood today.
A few minutes later.
I'm back. Where did I leave off at? I don't know where I left off at, but we're just gonna jump right in because I don't want to be late to school. If this is your first time seeing my face or my existence, my name is Aaliyah. I am 18 years old and I currently live in Wichita, Kansas. I like Chipotle, I like coffee, and I like Target. Probably more than the average human being, but I like Target. Hopefully by the time you've reached this part of the video, you have liked, commented, and subscribed, because why wouldn't you want to make Target runs with me? Come on now. I don't know what else to say. So let's just go ahead and get started. So we need to adjust our light. I feel like every time I get on camera, you guys hear me complaining about my light, but that's just because I don't like looking white. See, now I just look really cool, but if I turn you guys to this angle, I look a little different. I don't like when my camera doesn't pick up on my actual color because, hello, I'm very melanated, but on camera I look pale. I don't know why it does that. Okay, where are we gonna start? As you guys can tell, my brows are already done. Back in the day when I used to do my School Get Ready With Me, I didn't do my brows on camera. I think I've only done my brows on camera probably like twice, and they did not come out good. So for the sake of me not really doing my makeup that often, I highly doubt that I could do my brows on camera and they would come out nice. Where do I want to start? I did have some things I wanted to talk about. See, I'm trying to talk to y'all and not do my makeup, and that's my problem. You guys know I'm very bad at multitasking, but bear with me please because we gonna get it together. By the way, if you want to know any of these products, I'll probably leave them in the description right down below. Y'all gotta remember, it's not a makeup tutorial. I'm not Jackie, I know, but of course I'll make sure to plug y'all. There was some things that I wanted to talk about in this video. I had some ideas and I was gonna do like a little girl talk with this Get Ready With Me, but I just feel like it wouldn't have been right. I didn't want to do a girl talk when doing a chit chat Get Ready With Me just because you guys really haven't had a lot of updates on what's been going on in my life. Let's just go ahead and get into it because my life really is a circus. Oh, eyeshadow. We're just gonna dive right in because I'm not gonna keep avoiding the questions. A lot of you guys know I'm a senior. I stated that at the beginning of this video, but just in case you didn't hear that part, I am a senior. And a lot of you guys have been questioning me and my whereabouts on if I decide to go to college. Do I plan on going to college? Is college even an option for me? Like, what's the update on college? That's because I really don't talk. I really haven't brought that chapter of my life onto this platform yet, and I haven't really spoke on it just because the decision is not final. But I will tell you, I am going to college. That's guaranteed. But what I can tell you is that I can tell you one of the schools that I narrowed out and why. One of the schools that I wanted to go to was in Mooresville, North Carolina. It's basically a NASCAR school. And I already know what some of y'all gonna say. Why the hell do you want to go be a NASCAR driver? Why do you want to work in NASCAR? Well, I like cars. I have an interest of cars, and although I don't know a lot about cars, you can always learn. that was really something that I was looking forward to doing. I went to the meetings and everything because, you know, we have a recruiter here in Wichita. Well, actually he lives in Newton, but I had that in mind. That was one of my main options that I really wanted to do. But then when it came to me applying to colleges, I didn't really tell my mom what colleges I wanted to apply to, because especially if they were far away, because I know how my mom is. Like, my mom doesn't want me to go far away. Me personally, I don't want to go far away either, but you know, it's college. Like, I have to move on eventually, you know. But I ended up telling my mom about what I wanted to do, and her first instinct was, why do you want to go do NASCAR? What's so interesting about that? With that being said, she proceeded to tell me how there is a bunch of racist energy within NASCAR. You know, I've heard that before. I have been told that. I have seen that, and I think there's only, if we're gonna be honest, I only think there's like maybe 2 or 3 black NASCAR drivers. The only one I know of for sure is Bubba Wallace, and I think he's mixed, but he still has some type of black in him. If you look at him, you can still tell he's black. Started doing a little bit more research, and I came across there's actually been instances where he has experienced, Bubba Wallace has experienced bad experiences with NASCAR drivers, and they have said racial slurs towards him. Overall, it's just not the best experience for me. I understand, you know, racism is going down, so some people believe. I mean, yeah, every white person you walk up to isn't racist, but NASCAR, if we're just gonna be 100% across the board, it is predominantly white men who are all over NASCAR. There's actually this black girl named, hold on, let me do my research. First black woman pit. Her name is Brianna Daniels. She is amazing. I have to give credit to her. I was just watching one of the videos of her changing a tire in 12 seconds because that's amazing. She's the first black woman pit worker ever, and she basically made history. I personally feel like she didn't get the credit she deserved. I feel like she deserved a lot more hype, but all I can do is give credit when it's due, and it is definitely due. I already know what some of you guys are thinking. You guys are like, you know, she did it, you can do it too, blah, blah, blah. And yes, I understand that. Anything is definitely possible. If you put your mind to something, you can totally do that. Go for it. But I don't even want to put myself in that situation. I'm not from that area. I don't know anyone in that area. I mean, the only people I know in North Carolina are Azzy and Lee. That's it. And still, I wouldn't be seeing them that often because they don't live in Mooresville. It was just a lot to take in, and it was like, Aaliyah, although this is really something you want to do, this is something that you're looking into, I don't feel like it's your best interest. I don't feel like it is going to suit you. I don't feel like you're going to have the best experience just because it's a predominantly, you know, white. Yeah, I ain't even gotta explain too much. And y'all know they just banned the Confederate flag from their races. People would go to the races and they'd literally fly Confederate flags as if, yeah, it's just not an area that I need to go into. But it was a nice thought while it lasted, so that's all that matters. But seriously, all of you guys are just gonna be shocked from hearing me talk about that because you just couldn't see me do that. Because when I told a couple other people about that, they were just like, you, a NASCAR pit worker? Yes, that's something that interests me. I'm not gonna say that mechanic interests me, because mechanic, no. But it's like the adrenaline rush that you would get from being a NASCAR pit is something that is totally insane and something that I would want to experience. But doesn't look like I'm gonna get to experience that because that dream has completely went down the drain. That's okay though, we can always be something else. With me being on the topic of school, that also brings me to another topic that was really on my chest, and it's been weighing on my chest, and I really have been contemplating whether I wanted to bring this to the net. No, I'll do my liner after. Truth be told, I was gonna leave it alone. No, I thought I was over the situation, and I thought that it didn't bother me anymore, but clearly I'm still bothered, so I'm gonna speak on it. At my school, I have teachers that I'm like, hella cool. Again, are you serious? I know you guys hear it. Overall, going through high school, I have made great relationships with most of my teachers. I think it's probably only 1 or 2 teachers that I would never want to see again, but outside of that, I've made great personal relationships with my teachers. With me having great relationships with my teachers, that also comes a lot of perks. They keep you in the loop on what's going on. This teacher that I had was like my bestie, okay? When I had them my grade year, No, I probably shouldn't say what grade he taught me because they can go back to my schedule. But when I had him as a teacher, he was so cool. Should I say his gender too? Well, I had many man teachers, so it don't matter. That was like my bestie. Me and him were best friends. You literally could not separate us. We would talk about out of school gossip. I would update him on what's going on around the school, like what's tea, so he can be up in a loop when kids coming in his class and they be acting funny towards other people. It's because they got beef, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure we all have those teachers. He would keep me in the loop on the teacher biz, and I would keep him up, you know, with the student biz, because you know I'm a student, he a teacher, so let's come together and let's run up the tea. I'm looking for a different foundation because I feel like this is really light. I'm gonna add some more, but in a darker shade. Oh my gosh. Never open foundation going towards the ceiling. Let that be your lesson. Yeah, this is a little darker. Basically, he would keep me up on the loop and I keep him up in the loop, and we just would gossip. As we should. On our free time, of course, because sometimes he had to teach me and I had to actually learn. But a couple weeks ago, I went up to the school and we were talking, and this is like one of the first times that we've ever talked in person since school let out for, what is it called? COVID. Sorry, how do I forget the name of a global pandemic? He was asking me, he was like, so what are your plans for college? Do you plan on going to school? He was like, hopefully you're planning on going to college because, you know, you were really smart in my class. You have quite a brain on you, blah, blah, blah. You know, just hyping my head up. But, you know, I'm gonna let him hype my head up because I be needing that sometimes. And I was like, yeah, of course. And I gave him like all my options and what I was deciding on doing with my life after high school. He was like, so-and-so and so-and-so were talking in a meeting. Keep in mind, red flag number one, because why the hell are teachers discussing me in a meeting? I don't like teachers talking about me if it's not good. Do not discuss me at all. Point blank, period. Sorry. Staff, don't discuss me unless you got something nice to say about me. That's it. It's just simple. Staff be the biggest hypocrites. They'll be like, oh yeah, we don't talk about students, we don't talk about students. Then another student will overhear them talking about how you got in trouble last week. Like, excuse you? Why are you discussing me? So anyways, let me proceed to my story. It's some staff that was talking about me in a meeting, and they were talking about a couple other students too, so I'm not really singled out, but they were talking about how a couple other students around school, apparently they do video games online and they make money from them. I'm not gonna knock them or they hustle, because if that's what they do to make money, go for it, if that's what's making you money. Then he proceeded to say, Miss Shane, let's call her Shane. She said something along the lines of, didn't think you were gonna go to college because you already found a way to make money online. And although that would be taken as a compliment by some people, it rubbed me the wrong way, because first of all, you need to mind your business. Who asked you? Oh no. And he also told me that she made a smart remark talking about, yeah, I think she got her a new car and it looks really expensive, so I doubt she's gonna go to college. Excuse you, miss, who asked you? Who in their right mind asked you for your opinion in what I'm doing? And first things first, I feel like that was shade, because why did you even have to mention my car? Why did my car have to be mentioned? Like, yeah, you seen it. You seen me rolling through the parking lot a couple weeks ago. Of course you seen it. What about it? I already know some of you guys are gonna think that I'm overreacting. I already know. But a lot of you guys need to realize that is not a compliment. Because I've had students at school even tell me stuff like that, talking about, oh, you're probably not gonna go to college now, are you? I feel like that's an insult. That's not a compliment whatsoever. People think just because you make this amount of money, which they still don't know, because I don't like to mention pay. People can just estimate, and if they get it right, they get it right. If they don't get it right, they don't get it right. I just don't feel the need to boast or to brag about anything that I make, because why? Y'all know those people that get money and then they like automatically just start flexing it? Why? Like, what is the need to? I don't see the need to flex anything that I have. Anything that I have, I worked hard for it, and people are going to see that when they see me. Period. There's no need. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Back to what I was saying, I feel like that's not a compliment, because I truly feel like they think I'm not capable of college. And don't get me wrong, I know some of you guys will probably try to twist my words. It's nothing wrong with not going to college. You know how many millionaires didn't go to college? Exactly. There are quite a few. School system makes it seem like you need all these years, you need all this, you need this, you need that. In our reality, it is possible to become a millionaire without school. You know how many black-owned women bosses I know that are on the come up and they have dropped out of college? It's possible. So don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with not going to college. But everyone has their own life path. Everyone has something that they want to do. Me, for instance, I want to be an orthodontist. I like the idea of real estate. I like the idea of NASCAR pit maintenance. All of these things in which you have to get some type of degree for, which is okay, because one thing I'm not going to let anyone do is try to pressure me into not going to college, because I've definitely had that. I've had classmates try to pressure me into not going to college, and it's like, bro, why does it matter? You're not going to be the one paying for my degree anyways. You know what? While we're on the topic of that, I honestly think that's one of the main reasons why I don't like high school that much anymore. Well, not high school, because I love my classmates and I love my teachers. Even though I don't like learning, I still go. Even though I'm tired, I still go and get that education. I think one of the main reasons why I have such bad senioritis and I don't really have the best interest in wanting to go back to school, well, high school in general, is because I spoke on this briefly before. I hate over excessive what? Can you not speak? I hate over excessive attention. I hate having those classmates. They'll see the camera around and they'll see me vlogging and they'll do whatever it takes to try to get in the camera. This isn't shade towards anyone, but if you go back and you look at my old school vlog, you can clearly tell, and it's so obvious, the ones that always made sure to get themselves in the frame, always made sure to get themselves in the camera, anything like that. And you know, I have no problem with promotion. Like, I have no problem. You want to promote yourself, go for it. You know, like when I go, look, I'm talking, ain't even doing my makeup. Y'all, that is the third time the train has ran within 16 minutes. What? Why? I feel like the train knows that I'm doing a sit down video today, because they are blowing today, like for real. I would go back and I would delete the videos, but I don't feel the need to, because it's like, people know what they're doing. People know exactly what they're doing. And if someone is trying to get camera time, airtime, anything like that, it's gonna be obvious. And y'all are gonna notice that, because you guys are gonna point it out, and which you guys do every time. If there is somebody that is featured on my channel and you guys get weird energy from them, or you guys just feel like they're not around me for the right reasons, you guys notice. If y'all be reading these folks, I really thank God for y'all. I feel like I wouldn't have experienced the things that I did with the people that I did on my channel. I would still be lost as hell. I'd be getting used, taken advantage of. That's who I used to be. That's so crazy, like how I can just sit up on camera and say that with a straight face. Baby, when I tell you, I used to let folks just take advantage of me, okay, especially at school. It just seemed like people just never had, well, I came across a few good people, don't get me wrong. I gotta give credit when it's due. For the most part, people just be wanting screen time, camera time, and that's annoying. I don't think you guys understand how frustrating it is for you to be in the process of vlogging, for you to literally be talking to the camera. Like, this is me, I'm talking to my camera. Yeah guys, so today we made it to school, like I'm not having a good day, and the next thing you know, your classmate wants to pop up, hi guys, yeah, so welcome back to my channel. Excuse you, this is not your channel. This is not your channel, okay? Cut it out. Hopefully my phone didn't break, because I did slam my phone kind of hard. Okay. Yeah, we're good. But y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't like that. And back then, it really wasn't that big of a deal to me. But now that I've gotten older and I went through a whole lot of, and I realized a lot of them folks, they should have been cut as soon as they came into the frame. Shouldn't have got no screen time whatsoever. A lot of these people, they would get up on the camera and act like I never seen them act before. Like, you ain't never act like that in class. Why you acting like that today? Why, like, what's so different about you today? Did you wake up on the good side of the bed? Cause damn, I ain't never seen you act like that. I know it's gonna rub some people the wrong way, but it's okay. Like, because we all have growing to do. High school is just not something that I'm interested in going full time, especially just because people just be acting funny when it comes to the camera. People just be full of shit, literally. That's it, that's all. But on the bright side, I'm not giving up on school. I just don't care for the high school environment. And that's the thing with college, like all the schools that I'm looking into, I'm not staying on campus. I'm not interested in, because I know a lot of people say, oh yeah, you should get the school experience, you should want to go to parties. I'm not gonna lie, like I'll go to a party or two, but we're in the middle of a pandemic, so what type of college experience would I really get? It's not really much I could do at this point, so that's why I'm just gonna go ahead and stay off of campus, just go to my classes and do what I need to do, you know. Totally did want to do a wing liner. That was the purpose of me getting some tape, but as y'all could tell, I just got sidetracked. Like once I get started talking about how I be feeling, I just cannot stop. Don't clown me, but I still have to use tape for my wing because I'm not a professional at all. You would think as much as I used to do my makeup, I would know how to do this by now, but no. I just have never gotten the hang of doing wing liner without tape. Maybe one day though, but just not today. Nor tomorrow. Maybe the day after. Who am I kidding? No, not the day after. At this point, I'm just talking. I gotta get this tape situated. So I tried to do a wing liner like a week or so ago and it did not come out promising. Hopefully we can make something shake today, but I don't know. I have no clue if this is gonna work. I'm not gonna make no promise. You know what, Aaliyah? Speak it into existence. This is going to be the best wing liner that you've ever done. You heard it. I know y'all heard me manifest that. Oh my God. Just messed up, just like that. Oh my goodness. This is coming out absolutely horrible, but it's okay. Okay, hold on, because I might have did something. Ah! You guys, we might have did it. Hold on. So, before I show you guys what my wing liner looks like, I just want to say we manifested this, okay? So, when you see my eyes be just as shook as I was, that it came out looking like this, look at that wing. Look above my eyes. Look at us go. Ah! Didn't I tell you guys that this was going to be the best liner? Baby, this is definitely the best liner that we have ever done, because I can't do liner. To save my life, I can't do. See, look, I keep looking in the viewfinder because I just can't believe that I did this. You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna add some color to my under eye. I'm gonna add some black. Now, this can always go wrong. I gotta be very careful with this black just because if I put too much black under my eye, it can mess up the whole look. Because black is one of those colors, if you mess up, you're gonna have to wipe off the whole eye. Wow, we look like a brand new person. Oh my gosh, who am I? Ah! Oh, I'm sorry, headphone users. If you're new to my channel, I feel like you should just know not to wear headphones because you never know what to expect from me. Oh my gosh, who are we, Aaliyah? I am that bitch. That's exactly who you are. Wow. You know, just for this, I gotta even add some laugh. This look is gonna be so dramatic. Why did you guys talk me into this? I am so shocked within myself. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I bleached my eyebrows like a day or so ago. They look light brown and that was what I was going for. But now that I'm looking at this look, it would have looked way better with my darker brows. But that's okay. We still look good. Oh, see, look, I'm talking. I haven't even done my baking. I don't know who I think I am. I'm really about to serve today. We don't put the girls in a casket. We are going to their funeral. Also forgot to contour my nose. I just realized that. I have a really bad habit of that. I be forgetting. I think I be forgetting just because it's not one of my bigger, like, problem spots, I guess. Like, growing up, I always got a lot of bull for my nose just because it's flat. Most of my melanin queens, I'm sure you can understand where I'm about to go with this. I don't know, I've kind of just learned to embrace it and I don't really contour it as much. Oh, do you think I should spray this with some water and then blend and then do the outside? I don't know. We gonna see. So if you got a little bigger nose, girl, embrace it. There's nothing wrong with it. You look absolutely beautiful. Get you a little nose piercing. Do whatever you want to do. Well, you still look good. Point blank period. If anybody got something to say about your nose, tell them to go to hell. And now we're gonna... I didn't even bake for that long. But I don't be trying to bake that long with this baking powder just because this is the baking powder in Honey by Rihanna. This will make my face look so tan. I also wanted to put on some lashes just because the look is dramatic. So why not go all out and be dramatic because it's very rare that you guys come across me being dramatic now. I used to always have all these new colorful makeup looks. This is my dramatic black liner. So for my lashes, should we double them and make them look real thick? I have a bunch of lashes from when I wanted to start a lash business, but I didn't go through with that just because, girl, what I'm gonna do with a lash business? I can't manage no lash business, and I really do makeup like that. And you tell me I'm gonna have a lash business? Oh yeah, if it's one thing I can do, it is dream. I don't even think I got lash glue. We're gonna use some Gorilla Glue. No, I'm joking. If you've seen this, please don't do that. Don't be like that lady. Do not do it. Hi, we're almost finished, and as you guys can tell, I look brand new. When do you guys ever see me with this much of a beat? Exactly, you don't. I'm currently looking for my highlighter brush. I have no clue where it's at. How do I lose my highlighter brush? I barely use it. Oh, here it is, right here in my face. I know I said I was gonna just put the products in the description bar, but I absolutely love this highlighter. This is the Fenty Beauty How Many Carats. It's like a little silver shade. It's so gorgeous. You guys know I usually use the Fenty Beauty, what is it called? The golden? I don't know. I forgot what it's called. I can't think of it right now, but I usually use the Fenty Beauty in the gold one. Recently, when I've been doing my makeup, I've been using the How Many Carats just because it is now cooler in my area. The other color, like I specifically use that for summer because that's more of a golden tone. You want to be glowy, you want to glow in the sun. But when winter time is near and it's snowing outside, this shade is so gorgeous. It is one of my favorites to use. I know you guys see that highlight. Don't act like y'all see that highlight because I know you see that highlight. That highlight is popping. I also gotta make sure to blend that out because we don't want it to look a hot mess. Okay. Look at me! I look good. I look amazing. The makeup there is popping. I did what I had to do and I did what needed to be done. Yeah, I would sit here and say that I need to go pick out an outfit, but I'm probably just gonna throw on a hoodie with the coat and keep it pushing because it actually is snowing outside as we speak. I'm gonna go get my jacket on so we can head to school and I can be on time, I guess. I got a rolly chair. That's not why you got a chair. You guys don't care about my chair. If you guys made it to this part of the video, I want to say thank you so much because you didn't have to watch. Hopefully you enjoyed this look. Like, this is really something different for me. Who do I think I am? Please explain it to me. Hey, but we do look good though. Okay, you know what? I'm gassing my horn a little too much. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you decide to come back. Oh, and we just hit 270 subscribers. Hold on, let me make sure I ain't tripping because this girl who gave me a wax a while ago, I remember she had asked me how many subscribers I had and I told her 150. Girl, I had 250. I have 274. We're always at 275. As you guys know, 300 is the goal. I mean, you know, the goals just keep going up as we go on, but 300 is currently going up. I wanted to thank all 274,116 of y'all for subscribing to me because you didn't have to subscribe to me. You could have subscribed to anybody else, but you subscribed to me. My heart. I really do love you guys. You guys are like my besties. And as much as I'd love to talk to y'all, I gotta go because I gotta go to school. So, love you guys. Bye. Mwah.
Yeah, YouTube, stop copyrighting my outro, please, because I'm sick and tired of it.